We're on the way home. I am trying to make sure I don't back into anybody. Using my mirrors, looking around, you know, trying to be safe. But today, it is pretty warm outside. And I wore a long sleeve shirt like an idiot. But getting things working. We ordered a server. We're getting a quote for a server from Dell. I did not realize it because we have 2 Dell servers right now that use AMD processors, and you can't buy an AMD processor on Dell anymore. I talked to a Dell rep, and they're like, no, for our current generation or whatever they call it, they're for Intel, and their next one they're using Intel. And it's like, all right, so basically we're doing virtualization, and I understand that a lot of, this is more geek talk, I'm sorry. A lot of software suites that you put virtual machines on say they're processor agnostic and everything. There are still some issues sometimes when you're going from an AMD to an Intel, or from Intel to AMD. No matter how you build the VM, sometimes it just will not work. So, but basically what we're going to do is probably cluster the 2 servers we have now, and then have this one build up. And this the Intel, the 2 AMDs will be clustered, and this Intel one will be another VM server. And we'll probably, and if we properly do things, we won't really need to. Not bring the blank. But we probably won't need to transfer VMs across the different servers, because if you get the 2 that are clustered, if you need to do something with one, basically you can do something on one of them with the other VM host, take care of it, then bring this one back up, then you can do that. I can do to update the other, and update the other. So next we don't have to take anything down. The Intel one, if we that one we'll just have a maintenance window on, so that won't be too bad. And we're trying to make it to where we don't have any downtime or anything. And what we will do is we're trying to see if we can build it out to where it will be. Maybe we can. There's an option or something. But even no matter what, I've seen things in VMware and vSphere and all these different technologies, Hyper-V. That even, no, it's processor agnostic. All right, this was built on your processor agnostic platform. Let's take it to another that has a different processor. It's 64-bit, both of them, and there are occasionally there's issues. I'm not sure why, but it's something I've seen. That horse looks sickly. Sorry, I just saw a horse that looked very, very thin. But anyway, I think that's actually the clinic over here. But let's see. Sorry, I was trying to see the signs instead of clinic. But anyways, yes. So that's that server building. It's very cool. I can't wait for that to come in. I added like cable management arms and everything, and rack mounted cable management system for it. So it'll be very cool when it comes in, and I actually can put that in a rack and everything. So it's gonna be very interesting wiring this up, because I've never wired a server up into this rack before. It's basically all done by somebody else, and it is cable management. The cable management on this server is very poor, is a polite way of saying it. Another way of saying it is they didn't install basically there's this arm that you thread the cables through, and you mount that to your rack, so that when you pull the server out on the casters or whatever those things are, I can't remember. That the cables can just goes out like an accordion type thing. so that way the cables don't get pulled out of the back of the server or anything like that. Well, I'm sorry, I've had my air conditioner on this entire time, so you've heard that. So yeah, so we have 3 servers, I think, Dell servers right now. 2 of them have, one of them has that on it, the other 2 don't. And the guy's like, before he retired, he was like, oh, I just don't have time. I'm thinking, time? You should have put them on it when you first got it. But then again, maybe they, when they ordered it, that they didn't originally order when they ordered them later, and they were going to put them on later, and he just never did. So that's something I'll be doing. Come on, cars behind the big 18-wheeler. So yeah, that's gonna be a fun project. My brain's going blank. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on driving a little bit. So yeah, that's some cool things that I'm doing at work. Home, it's gonna be a grocery store. Once I go to the grocery store, actually get some stuff for dinner and everything. The wife is, I think she's starting Weight Watchers, so she's watching her points and stuff like that. Me, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna be fat and lazy. But no, I'm actually going to the gym tonight. So basically, I'm gonna be getting stuff for me and Adrian to eat. Because my wife, she's kind of really watching what she eats, so she's trying to get portion control and stuff like that down. And my mouth is very dry right now. So yeah, food, and then home, cook, eat, gym. That's my plan for today. Actually, grocery store, take puppies out, cook, eat, gym. Yes, very eventful day. So Mondays and Wednesdays are my very packed days. I'd rather not went to the grocery store today, but my wife, there's a few things she needs from the grocery store. And since I drive past it, makes it's really easy for me just to stop. So anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I'm actually going to, I'm about to get, I'm really starving right now. But anyways, go to the grocery store when you're hungry, bad idea. You always can get a bunch of candy. So, I'll talk to you about later tonight. Well, I went to the gym today. As you can see, I'm still in my workout clothes. I'm really tired. My son was whining a little bit, so he laid on me and fell asleep. And I was like, I'm dozing off. I had to finish my video before I fall asleep. But yeah, today it's pretty good. Went to the gym. Now the soreness is away and everything. Now I've gotten kind of used to the equipment again. I did the leg press today, and I was like, all right, I need to really see where I need to be at on this thing. And I basically kind of felt of it and did a few. And like where I keep track of everything, I write down my little like field notes book. It's downstairs in my bag, right? I showed it to you. I actually did like 275 or something like that. It's around that. And I could have went up a little bit more, but I'm like, I don't want to push too much beyond that. I mean, the machine only goes up to, I think, like 350 or something like that. So I'm already pretty close to the max on the machine. So I don't want to kind of overdo it on that. Because, I mean, doing much more than that, you can't. I mean, when you go out, if you lock your knees by accident, you can really mess up your body. Like there's actually times you see people do it and they lock their knees and they can't get out of it because it's like but if you don't know what I'm talking about, when you press out, like you basically have your legs are straight, you're locking your knees is when they kind of do that. Like your knee kind of goes to the point to where it has to go up a little, it has to push out a little bit to get them to go back up. I don't know if you've never done it before and pay attention, you can lock your knees and it can really hurt you on the leg press. So that's the reason why I'm not doing so much on that. They fixed the machine that really made me sore last time. I had to I couldn't really go down the line and then go back up the next line because there was just, I don't understand it. There were two groups of people and they just bounced between all these machines. And it's like, okay, it's not that somebody else is on this other machine. They just went from this one to one on the front row and then back to the one right beside of it. And it's just something I probably complain about a lot, but if you don't have a plan or just like, let's try that one, let's try that one, you are wasting your time. Really have a plan. Going with people is great. When I used to go with my brother, it was great because we actually could help each other out. Wouldn't have to worry about how much, and it's safer too because it's like if you mess up, you do have somebody that can help you get out of it. So yeah, things like that. Also, if if you're going with somebody, you don't want to miss because you're kind of letting somebody else down. That kind of can help you stay on track also. Oh gosh. So yeah, having somebody with you does help a lot. And I don't really know anybody else that goes around here. Like my neighbor goes some, but he goes at different times, so go with him's kind of possible. But yeah, talking with my brain's going blank now. Like starting a thought and it's going like, wait, that's not what you're talking about. But yeah, just watching some of the people, how they work out and how I was just like, there's no plan. And it's like, I was on one machine. Now I do like the 4 sets of 8. And I could tell there's this lady, she kept walking by. I was like, she must either be, I don't understand why she's walking back and forth so much. Well, she was waiting on me, is what it was. I got done, as soon as I got done, and I wiped the machine down, she got on it, she started doing an exercise on it. And I was sitting there thinking, I think she had an order she was going in, and she didn't want to vary the order, which I can understand. If you do, like, I did the leg press first, I did 275. If I did the leg press last, like after I did my, the abduction and addition or whatever, I can't remember those things where you basically pull your legs together like that, and then when you pull them out like that, and then the calf, the curls and everything. If I did my leg press after that, I seriously doubt I could get 275 because I've worked my leg muscles out and everything, and or doing the what is it called? Basically, it's for your calves. Like basically, you put your feet on it and you just kind of like I say, this is my foot. You have your on this bar thing, and you're kind of like doing that with your foot to like make your calf to improve basically to work out your calf. Sorry. So that's the reason. So if you're doing things out of order, you may not be able to get the right weight. You're not getting the same weight every day. But maybe she was keeping it on her phone or something because she wasn't writing anything down. So I don't know. Maybe she just like, I want to use that machine and I don't care. I'm just going to wait. So she waited a little while. I mean, not great. I mean, I'm not on the machine but like 5-6 minutes. But if you're working out and you're trying to keep a heart rate up or something like that, 5 or 6 minutes waiting on something can kind of mess up your routine. So yeah, I know. I'm a fat man here in a tight shirt. I know it's so attractive to watch right now. Look at. But hopefully, pretty soon, I'll actually can say I won't be a fat man in a tight t-shirt. Hopefully I'll starting to look better, because right now I never got to the point where it's like, oh, like, oh man, I can't wear my favorite clothes or my favorite pants or anything like that. It's just got to the point where it's like, these are a little snugger than they should be. So I'm like, yeah, some of my work pants. I'm like, yeah, that's a little snug. I'm gonna actually. I need to start working out. I need to start losing some weight. And actually, after walking in Florida so much, and last week I weighed 5 pounds less because I like first time I weighed myself was this morning in like probably 2 or 3 weeks. And I was like, okay, that's quite a bit of difference. I mean, yes, your body does fluctuate quite drastically. I mean, if you weigh yourself after you've sorry after you've but like after you like if you get up in the morning and you like use the bathroom and everything and you weigh yourself, you're going to weigh less than if you at the end of the day after you've eaten and everything. So yeah, it's one of those things to where maybe that's just my normal weight fluctuation, and my weight does fluctuate by about 5 pounds depending on the day, what time of day, what I've eaten, what I haven't eaten, how much liquids I've drunk. Basically, if I gotten my 7 cups of coffee in, or so yeah, that can make your weight vary drastically. I'm looking around. I still haven't opened most of these Disney Infinity figures yet. I'm going to. It's just I haven't played the game very much recently. I don't think. Oh man, I just thought about that. Maybe will I be able to use these? Because I think they're taking the servers down. Will these still work? Like, this is up to 4 gigs of storage required for him. I know there's not 4 gigs of storage on this little thing in the bottom. So it may, I don't know. That would kind of suck if I can't actually use these things. I basically bought a bunch of little tiny figures. But we'll see. I'll have to look that. I need to research that. But anyways, I am really tired. Letting Adrian fall asleep on me and me kind of just laying there after working out. Like I basically... I dry. Oh. Did you yawn too? But yeah, after it's basically I dry off pretty quickly. I don't these shirts are the working t-shirt and everything, so I wasn't really wet with sweat or anything. But when he laid on me and just wanted to lay there and go to sleep, and I was like, all right, I'll let him, because I hadn't spent much time with him because at the grocery store and going to the gym and everything. Just felt good to kind of just lay there and just relax with him. But anyways, hope you guys had a good day. Mine's pretty good. Talk to everybody tomorrow.